Hello, I'm Lena from Barlates Body Blitz, and Minnie's in her box bed again, looking all cute, like a little chicken. Today we are doing You Build Abs. Once again, 10 rounds of 50 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. Really short and sharp workout. We're going to be doing some plank work today with modifications. We will also be doing a lot of lying work on our back. So we're going to just shoot all the way through 10 different exercises to keep it interesting. This is the beginner level. If you want to advance it, then definitely add some light ankle weights. Maybe you want to add some hand weights or dumbbells to do some of the reaching so you can engage your arms as well. Or you might want to add a resistance loop either above the knees or around the ankles depending on the exercise. So you're going to need to play with that. So we're going to get started in a plank position. If you cannot do any of the planks on your hands, you can do them on your elbows instead. If you cannot do them on your toes, you can do them on your knees, but it's only 50 seconds of work. The first exercise, we're going to come up into a plank and we're just going to tap our knees and then we're going to push forward and back in line. So it's one tap, a push forward and back in line, okay? This is the beginning and I will demonstrate the other exercises in the 10-second break. Come into the plank, tap your knees, push forward, back in line. Tap your knees, forward, back in line. Your tummies are in, your shoulders are over your wrists. And if it's too much, come down to your knees and just lift one leg, push forward, back in line. Lift the other leg, push forward, back in line. Okay, just find a way of doing it that is challenging for you, but doable, right? As long as you keep building up the challenge, that's what this series is all about. Tap your knees, forward, back in line. Nice job. Roll through the shoulders. We're staying in the same position. Knees to the same side elbow. Sorry, knees to the same side elbow and other side. Come with me. Same side elbow, other side. If you're on your knees, exactly the same thing. Try to keep your butt down. If you can touch your elbow each time, do it. If you can't, then just come as close as possible. Blow out all that air. Side to side. If it's too much for your wrists, as I said, come down to your elbows or maybe come down to your knees for a few. And side. Deep breaths here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're lying on our backs. We're just doing a very simple wide arms like an X, and we're going to come up and touch other side. So it's an X, come up and touch other side, using that arm on the floor to help you push up. Now, if this is not available to you, maybe you're just doing this and lifting your shoulder instead of coming all the way up. Up and touch, down and up. Nice long arms at the bottom. I'm letting everything touch the floor, including my head, and then coming up. Blowing out as we come up. Squeeze and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Going with the same sort of theme. We're going to put our hands behind our head and we're just going to bring our elbows across, doing those bicycles with straight legs. Now, if you cannot do it with straight legs, just bend your legs and maybe you're doing it a bit slower. Simple exercises, known and proven to be effective. Build your workout, add equipment to increase the challenge and make it your own. Might not be just equipment, might be the speed increases, or you might want to elevate on a step so you get a larger range of motion. Go through it. Make sure your back, your lower back is into that mat. 2 and 1. Roll yourself up and we're going to do some tucks. So bring your legs in front. You can rest on your hands to start off with. We're going to tuck in with both, then 1 and 1. In with both, 1 and 1. If the both is too much, just go 1 and 1 and keep repeating. If you want more, hands in front. Maybe you tap your heels. Tap and tap. Upper abs engaged as well by going down and up with your uppers. Tap and tap, down and up. Tap and tap. Keep going. Hip flexors are getting a little bit of work here too. Tap and tap, down and up, and tap. Nice job. Next one, we're staying in this C curve position. So blow all the air out. Stay in this curved position, fingertips to the front. Touch your elbow down and down, down and down. Your chest is curving forward. You're tapping your elbows down and down. Keeping everything pulled in. Really twist through your waist. It's not just about your elbow, it's your entire torso twisting. Tap and tap. Tap and tap. Keep going. If you can't tap all the way down, I get it. Maybe you're just here, as long as you still feel it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to either come back on your hands like this, and we're going to come across and across, or you want to come on your elbows, or you want to lie all the way down. This one's the easiest one. If you're on your hands, engage your upper abs by trying to have as little weight on your hands as possible. Across tap, across. So you're coming wide and over, but never really resting down. You're tapping and across, tap across. If you want more. This one's going to be tough on the hip flexors, so if you need to, just bend your legs and across. Wide as you can, across and across. Hold that belly button into the spine. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back on your back. Back on your back. Now we're going to do a teaser, single leg teaser, arm overhead. We're going to reach up and come down, up and come down. Now if you cannot do this, then maybe you're just doing a little crunch towards that leg. But if you can, try to come all the way up. Up and down. As of 25 seconds, which is halfway, we're going to do both legs. So as of now, both legs up and down. If you cannot do this, do single legs, or maybe you're bending your legs up. Okay, find a way of doing it. We've only got 10 seconds. I know this one's tough. We're back in plank after this. 2 and 1. Come back into plank. I'm going to be on my hands again, and we're just going to do hip twists. So come into that nice position and just little twists, not big ones, not all the way down to the mat. Just twist and twist. If this is too much, then maybe you're on your knees. If it's too much for your hands, do it on your elbows, maybe on your feet. But definitely the hardest one is up here, so if you can, stay up here. Twist those hips. Keep going. Second last exercise. 2 and 1. Okay, last exercise. We're going to start in a plank and then tap opposite ankle. So you start in a plank, wide stance with the legs and arms, tap across, plank, tap the opposite ankle. If you cannot come all the way back and tap, then maybe just halfway like this. Or if you need to do it in a kneeling position, just do that. Find a way of doing it and just keep moving. Try and keep your legs straight to get that nice stretch in your hamstrings as well. Tap and tap. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And that is it. If this is your last workout, go ahead and stretch it out. Otherwise, add it to as many of the U-Build workouts as you like to create your own challenging session. Thanks for watching. See you very soon.